Good morning, everyone. This is Red Cow. We are playing something new today. Mina the Hollower just came out, and this game is like so many of my favorite things wrapped up into one. Or at least it's being advertised that way. And it's being talked about that way in reviews, which is promising. So this is from the same creators as Shovel Knight. It's been in development for about 6 years. It's been delayed several times, so I was a little nervous because a lot of times that's not promising. But this is inspired by, primarily, like aesthetically, inspired by the Game Boy Zelda games. So Link's Awakening, Oracle of Seasons. I played Oracle of Seasons on my channel last year, and I've played Link's Awakening before as well. It is also inspired heavily by Castlevania, by other games in that kind of space with a like gothic vibe, like Bloodstained and Blasphemous, I'm gonna guess. And then it's also said it's got some Dark Souls vibes, which I've also played Elden Ring on this channel before. Or part of it at least. So like that's like these are a few of my favorite things, and I'm very excited to get into it. So we're gonna take a first look. This is gonna be, I don't know if I'm actually gonna play the whole game right now because I'm in the middle of another project, but I at least want to get kind of a first impression and maybe start playing it. So yeah, let's take a look. No questions there. What does modifiers mean? Starting modifiers. Sorry. Okay, so this is where you can get the difficulty modifiers, as well as I'm gonna guess some of the, yes, visual. You can also make it harder. Okay, I love the fact that they put that in that way. So instead of just referring to it as like, you know, the assist mode or accommodations, it is just addressed as modifiers. I love that, and it means that you can customize your experience. Okay, I'm gonna actually go down to harder quick because I'm curious. I'm not actually gonna do this right now. So you can straight up just, oh wow. Okay, yeah, no, this just says like if you want to get this basically is just saying if you want to make it harder you can. And honestly, I will also just say, as far as Zelda stuff goes, the fact that it has the little sword, shield, and potion like that reminds me of Zelda 2, which I also love. Dear Mina, in the dimming light of the tenebrous isle, I write with great unease. 10 years have passed since your ingenious spark generators brought prosperity to the central city of Ossex. Now their light falters, warping the landscape. Baron Lionel, your esteemed patron, has requested your aid. Your experience as the creator of these generators and your skill as a hollower will both be crucial, for the issue may be deeper than mere technical faults. We trust in your ability to unravel this mystery and restore the generators. So I will say I love the with hope, the Marshal of Ossex. Okay. I love kind of the little, very simple, I guess, dichotomy, paradox that we're getting. The adorable anthropomorphic animals with this kind of gothic setting. This has been a perfectly pleasant voyage so far. I don't know why I was so nervous. They're knocked out cold. Okay. I love how it doesn't actually do a tutorial, it just kind of forces you to have a tutorial. What in blazes is happening? Grab a weapon and hold your haunches. Okay. Oh, we have to pick one first, so this is gonna be... I guess we'll grab the whip first, that seems like the classic. If you want to try the other weapons, do it, and then get yourself topside, and we'll beat you if it's the Kraken lass. But yeah, so what I was saying is I do find it interesting that that they have this paradox of the adorable anthropomorphic animals with the gothic setting. You're also getting references, obviously Mina is a Dracula reference, Mina Harkness. Oh, cool. Man, I'm getting wrecked. We've lost control. We're headed straight for the cliffs. I'm not sure whether that's because I ran out of health or because it was just a cutscene. Or because I got it low enough. Mina, wake up, wake up! You're still with us, what a relief. How long was I out? Long enough for things to go sideways, miss. Here, Lionel insisted you take these vials. They'll heal you right up. Okay, so plasma are going to be our heals. Again, very Dark Souls-esque. Don't know what all these currencies are yet. Whoa, what just happened? That would have maybe helped with the boss fight. There is so much going on already. I'm just kind of figuring it out as I go. Which, again, I love the fact that it teaches you without having a full-on tutorial. If you are, just as a statement, I guess, there is a... Oops, that was the heal. Can I go this way? No? Aha! There is a manual. that was on the options menu that just gives a bunch of the basic tutorial stuff. I feel like Shovel Knight did a very similar thing where it has kind of this like built-in tutorial that teaches you very well without actually teaching, without handing you everything. Aha! The 3D matters. That's good to know. Bone stone. Condensed bones that can't be lost. Okay. So I'm guessing if you die, you're gonna lose access to any bones that you have, which must be a currency, and those condensed ones can't be gotten rid of. So very, again, Dark Souls-esque. I will say the ship. Oop. Oh, and because we cleared those, that's now a shortcut. And this looks like not the right way, which means that there's probably something cool. The secret strategy secret room vibe here does feel very much in the same vein as Shovel Knight. Man, that like drop and dig is very satisfying. Big bone dust. I think I missed something earlier as well. Oh, that's right, there was a... There was a cave opening down here, wasn't there? I can't remember where that was. Is that 2 screens back? Was that further back? I swear I saw a cave opening that I had the thought and then was like, oh, something's blocking the way. Wish I was a Hollower too and I could just hold X to burrow and grab things. Oh, okay. So if you don't figure it out on your own, it does teach you a little bit. But it gives you a chance to figure out on your own first. Cool. I'm guessing I have to bring this up here to break that. Awesome. Oh, that's the... Oh! What? Okay, so trinkets... You have enough bone stone to bone up. I'm not 100% sure what just happened. Okay. So attack up, damage, or defense up, sidearms. Okay, so these are going to be sub-weapons. Store bones safely as a bone stone. Oh, okay, so that's cool. I feel like attack is almost always the correct first choice. And we only have the Night Star currently. I'm assuming we're going to get access to the other weapons eventually. I don't know that for sure. Expenses plasma files, yep. The ship, I fell down here. Is this your hideout? Not exactly. This is the Hollower's underlab. We can rest here. That geyser will take you back up. Very cool. Gyro dagger. Okay. So very Castlevania-esque. But worth noting, those guys are taking 3 hits currently, which means there's a good chance they would have taken like 6 if I hadn't chosen the attack upgrade. Keeping an eye on my bones here, because if I can get up to that 350 mark again. Okay, bone up. And much like Zelda, it looks like you can save to, if I want to keep getting that main attack bonus. Oh, or I could do Bone Stone and then convert it back when I get up to 1,000. Is that the smarter play here, maybe? I'm just gonna go defense, because I don't know enough yet. Bonestone flakes. Okay, so that's actually not... Okay, you can jump and catch that. That's a little scary, actually. Ah. Oh, is this like a... Gotcha. And then, again, Dark Souls-esque. Drop the ladder to make the shortcut. Is this just a side path that I just didn't take? Yup. That makes me wonder if there's a different weapon that would have been better for that, for certain enemies here. Oh, wait, I'm not your enemy. I'm with Lionel's guard. Thorn and his conspirators attacked us. They blew up the spark generator. Flames, destruction, and everything. Barely made it out alive. Ooh, hatchet. Okay, so again, very traditional Castlevania weapons. Can we just knock this guy into a hole? Oh no. And that opens the key. Which is like a steampunk mechanism, very Van Helsing. Bone up. We'll save it. Gotta strike right as you get under, it looks like. Okay, so if I'm seeing this right, or if I'm understanding it right, the yellow is how much health you will recover. If you use a potion. Ship crashed and I was attacked. Everyone's gone. I must reach out. Osix, could you help, please? The door stays shut. I think it's best to keep moving. Oh, shucks, you know. Here, take these bones. Might buy you something. If there's anything left out there. Yeah. Okay. This feels like it's gonna now be a boss. Feel like I'm missing something for getting up there, but maybe that's a later thing. Oh. Never mind. I just wasn't paying attention. Okay, I think I'm right regarding the red and yellow health bars. Okay. Cool. And this does still look like it's going to be a boss fight. We're not going to get enough to... Oh, awesome. I was literally just going to say, I don't think we're going to get enough to bone up again. You have enough bone stone to bone up, but not enough to do what we really want. So I'm actually going to... I don't want to spend too much time on it. It's not easy to get back from, but it might be the easiest way unless these enemies respawn. They do. Awesome. That didn't work how I wanted it to. I was hoping they would drop bones. And then because I'm like 13 off getting that. Getting back up to a 350 that I can bank. Oh, there we go. What? Okay, so you only get to save it once? That's kind of weird. Okay, so I've got like 550 banked, 8, 9. I'm gonna save it and take the risk. And hope this is not actually quite yet a boss. This does not appear to be. And if I can get up to that 1,000 before we do get to a boss, that would be really nice to be able to... Well, first of all, just to use it so that I can't lose it anymore. But also... yeah, that feels like it's probably going to be more useful than the axe. Queensburg Crypt, Nox's Bayou, Bone Beach. I assume that those are going to all be like future locations, I guess. That looks like a boss. I don't like it. We're so close. We are 11 away from getting another level up. I'm just looking for a good spot to, or a good way to get a little bit more. There's a hole up there that looks like an exit. $550 plus, yeah. We're 8 short. And there's so much of this over here that looks like it should be explorable. And get the right angle or get the right in. I'm gonna mess around a little bit and see if I can figure it out. And it looks like I am getting some bones from these bats as well. Yeah, there we go. Now I'm perfectly content to go fight a boss. Okay, that takes primary attack up another notch. And it does look like there's not a lot of this area. I'm wondering if after we beat the boss, it's going to open up a bit more. Like the fires are going to go away and that'll open up the paths. Or we'll find a tool that will let us put out fires. That'd be cool too. Oof. Okay, so that's what deaths look like. Recover 1 spark, bonus lost to next death. Cool. You know, I'm glad that we found out how that worked in such a non-threatening location. Because I believe we can get our knife back right here. And no significant loss there. Not sure how I lost that first time, because that felt relatively easy. But it is partially just getting used to game mechanics and such. Auntie's Exchange. Bring your unwanted goods, we pay top bone. Okay. Return to your home now. I mean, I don't... Oh. Very cool. Did you see that? I cut that traitor down. Return to your home now. Yep, yep. The Radiant Manor is beyond here. Access is restricted. Wait, a letter from the Marshal of Ossex? That could easily be forged. This area is clear. Move along. This looks like we're going to... Yep. So, my prediction, based on what I'm seeing here, is that there are either going to be 4 or 6. Looks like 6. Yeah. Most likely there are going to be 6 lamps that we need to relight to make the fountain fully light up. That's going to be our progress tracker. Courtyard. Mr. Fergus. Good evening, Mina. Been a while, hasn't it? Mr. and Lionel will be delighted to see you. That is a really cool minor detail right there. Not only the fact that it does capture your movement in the reflection, but the fact that the reflection is monochrome and has very original Game Boy vibes. I I can't see the stage. Get out of my way. Traveled all the way from Bone Beach to watch Lionel speak. He's a master orator, so inspiring. This we opened not just a house, but a home, a promise of a brighter future for those in need. Wait, it can't be Mina after all these years. You must join me up front. Lionel, we must speak at once. It's dreadful, the whole town. And now, let's not keep our guests in suspense. Meet the brilliant mind behind the spark generators, Mina the Hollower. Her inventions led us here to this moment. The Ossex Orphanage Wing is officially open. Welcome all. Sir? Lionel, you don't understand. A monster ripped through the crew, everyone, the city. It's in flames. My dear, please breathe. I'm truly sorry. I assure you the guards under my command will restore order to Tenebris. Here you will be safe, Mina. You're not alone anymore. And don't worry about the generators for now. Take a moment while I finish up here. When you're ready, I'll be waiting in the main square. This feels weird. Stop, Hollower. Out of my way. No one will stop me from ridding Tenebris of these wretched generators. You think I'm afraid of you, flapping your little wings at me? You simply have no idea what you're up against. Big talk for a city-burning conspirator. Such a haughty mouse. Let's now hear how loud you squeak. Okay, so it looks like that's a bat who has big Meta Knight vibes. I love it. Okay, so that was a mini boss, if anything. Oh. Oh, I'm taking damage just for being underground when he lands. That's pretty cool. I'm just gonna heal quick while I'm thinking about it. And I did notice that those are like landmines, so if I go underground when he has them out. Okay, so the tornadoes are kind of the above ground threat. And then there's this underground threat as well of these like landmines and the quake. I am almost dead. Out of resources. Yeah. Uh-oh. I don't know that. Is one of these a dagger? Otherwise, we're stuck with the axe. Okay, okay, that hit. Okay, the axe isn't as bad as I was thinking it was going to be. I only went in with 2 heal potions last time, so I'm already feeling good in that regard. I do feel like if we had another one last time, we would have been okay. Do that. This isn't over, Mina. Time to fly. Stop right there, terrorist. What was that about, Lionel? Is he trying to destroy our work? I'm sorry you were dragged into danger again. Curse that menace, Thorn. He struck us without mercy, but nothing will break the spirit of Ossex. Allow me to show you. Okay. Warms my heart to see you in Ossex again. Look up upon its beauty. You've helped make it a better life for so many. May not stay that way, Mina. I regret having to place any further burden on you. Taking care of those 6 generators is vital. Nailed it. For to make the entire Isle shine bright like Ossex, I trust you can repair them. I'm sure you'll find all you need here. Once the generators are lit, return to my manor and I'll treat you to a fine meal. Okay. Extra, extra! Queensbury Crypt and Knox's Bayou in the dark. Green's gone missing in the Commons. Get the latest right here. Queensbury Crypt calls to grave robbers. Duel on the mansion lawn. Okay. Pinky's back in business. Backwater shop reopens after lost ladder debacle. Frog friend adrift. Bucket frog bobs in bayou. Reward if found. Baron of progress. Lionel's vision lifts all citizens, says economist. Facts corner. I love that. So it does have like a just meta there. Vitus, secret salesman. Meet him on the route from Bone Beach to Bayou. Well, there is almost certainly a ton to explore here, just in town, let alone in this game. I am already extremely excited. I am looking forward to playing more. This is... Not every game is worth the wait. I did not actually back this Kickstarter because I was so nervous about... I've gotten burned so many times recently, I feel like, where there's a lot of games that either didn't come out or aren't as good as I felt like they were going to be or hoped they were going to be. I think one of the biggest things is that a lot of those other games that I was kickstarting are very clearly direct inspirations of other games. You know, it was stuff like, was it the Penny Dreadful and the ones that are inspired by like Wild Arms, Shadow Hearts, Suikoden. And it felt like they were trying to wear their inspiration on their sleeves a little bit too much. There's this weird line between there's a weird line between paying homage to something and just trying to recapture its spark without really... When you just recreate something, you don't necessarily capture its spark. You copy the aesthetics, you capture pieces of gameplay, something like that. And one thing that I've always appreciated from Yacht Club is that, like, Shovel Knight did not feel derivative. Ever. There were 4 different campaigns. None of them felt like they were derivative, even of the others. And like every time you got new mechanics in that game, it felt unique. And I'm already feeling like this is going to be similar because yes, the dagger and the axe are definitely Castlevania inspired, and the whip. but it's in a Zelda style like overhead, which has never been done in Castlevania really. And if you noticed, like the way that so there were 3 weapon options, which is how Blasphemous works. The axe, instead of just having the arc, it actually shoots shockwaves out, which is unique. So it's not just a Castlevania axe, it's its own thing. The dagger was a boomerang dagger, and I accidentally hit it with the whip once, and it kicked it back at the boss. Like, that's cool. That's a lot of stuff already. Plus, it has the Dark Souls healing mechanic, but it's not just the Dark Souls healing flasks. You have to actually build up your yellow bar. You have to build up your meter to get a healing. And if you get hit, so you have to like weigh out how long to wait before you burn your heal. Versus, whereas in Dark Souls, you still have to find a spot, but the healing is consistent. It's not like you have to build this meter and then preserve it long enough to actually get the heal off. Plus Zelda 2 style, like where you have to like choose to either save up your bones or like cycle through like that, is a really unique take on. Zelda 2's always had a unique take, but it's another risk reward, and I feel like it gives the feel of Dark Souls, where it's like, okay, do you want to just save up, or do you want to save up or do you want to spend? But it's also, because it harkens back to Zelda 2, feels like unique with that. And it really works well in this setting because you do have that choice of, do I want to build one thing up or do I want to try and just level up evenly, which is probably actually the best choice just to preserve your bones. But yeah. And I feel like that is going to be a lot of this game. Risk, reward. And it already has a lot of creativity in it. There's so many menus that were like have a ton of options. Like even just like what was this? Trinkets? Yeah, no trinkets yet. There's a bunch of different stuff on how to customize the game so that for replay, for difficulty. Yeah, this is gonna be a lot of fun to play and a lot of fun to explore. I see why it is getting good reviews, and I am already feeling like it was worth the wait, which is a really nice change. So, hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, please give me a like and subscribe. I do not know when I'm going to be back with more Mina yet. If I end up having the time to record some more for really soon, I will. And if not, it will probably be after Pokemon Odyssey finishes. So especially in that case, make sure you subscribe if you want to see more of this, because there will be more coming. But given that I don't know when yet, your algorithm might not keep me on your front page. If you are interested in any of the other games that I mentioned, I've played Shovel Knight, Mega Man, DuckTales, Castlevania, Link's Awakening, Oracle of Seasons, Blossom Tales, Prodigal are both kind of in the same camp. Bloodstained, Castlevania, Elden Ring. I've played a lot of random stuff that is tangentially related to this game on this channel. That's really what I'm trying to say. So, yeah. Hope you enjoy. If you did, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one. We'll catch you next time.